It's Brian from Fruit Power. I'm here with the author of Creating Healthy Children. This is Karen Ranzi. She just gave a talk at Arnold's Way. And I've asked Karen to recap some of the things she told the patrons here tonight. And I was hoping, Karen, you could discuss some of your top tips for creating and raising raw children, and also discuss autism. You have quite a bit of experience with autism. This is a hot button topic these days, and people just don't understand what some of the causes are and how they can reverse the symptoms.
Right. Okay, well this is a big topic that would take a lot of time, so I will try to condense it just to give out some brief information. Well, I'm a speech pathologist, and I've been working with children with speech and language disorders for over 30 years, but specializing with children with autism for the past 12 years. And what I'm finding is, as a speech pathologist, that the therapies are very beneficial, such as speech and language therapy and physical therapy and occupational therapy. However, if the nutrition isn't changed, then we don't see as dramatic progress as we can see if the child's diet and lifestyle are changed towards one that is more natural. Many of these children are very finicky eaters, eating things like chicken nuggets and macaroni and cheese. And when they move to a diet that is more fresh plant foods and limit or get rid of the animal products and the processed and refined carbohydrates, a lot of times you see some amazing progress. Now, I'll give you an example of one child who I've been working with for the last 7 months, and we've moved the family to a vegetarian diet and then to vegan, getting rid of all the animal products, and also getting rid of the processed foods, so that there's really no processed foods left in this child's diet. He is still eating some of the whole plant cooked foods, such as steamed vegetables and sweet potatoes and lentil soup, that kind of thing. But he is not eating any of the packaged processed foods. And he's gradually been eating more and more fruits and vegetables over the months, so that now, at 7 months, living this much healthier lifestyle, this boy has been making some major behavioral and academic changes. In school, the teachers are noticing that he's focusing better, he's learning better, he's making eye contact, he's just communicating better all around, and the mother is just so thrilled. It's very exciting to see this, and so I hope that I'm going to have a testimonial from them. And so with autism, there's a real strong connection with the gut and the brain, and we see that many of these children have gastrointestinal problems. And so when they're constantly digesting foods that cause inflammation and cause the wall of the small intestine to gradually wear down, so that food passes through and undigested protein molecules of these toxic foods, not only can it get throughout the body and attack different organs, but there's that gut-brain barrier, so that these harmful foods can actually cause problems with the brain and neurological problems. I'm not saying it's the only cause of autism, but I believe that what the child eats is very important in healing from attention deficit disorder, from autism, even from emotional problems, because different foods cause different mood problems. So I think that becoming aware that meat and animal products, and especially processed and refined foods, cause havoc in the body and a great deal of digestive disturbance. So that's really what I want to say about autism.
We spoke recently for Food Power Digest profile, and you shared with me a very alarming statistic. Something 1 in 49 children
in New Jersey. In my state of New Jersey, autism has risen to 1 in 49 children. And so we can't really say anymore, you know, so many medical people have been saying for many years that this is genetic. This cannot be genetic if it's 1 in 49 children. Because if you look at the statistics, eventually most of our children will be autistic if it continues to soar the way the statistics have grown. Just 40 years ago, it was only 1 in 10,000 children. To be 1 in 49 children now, there's a lot going on environmentally. And so we need to look at that. We need to look at the environment. We need to look at the chemicals that our children are inhaling and ingesting. We need to look at what we're injecting into them as far as vaccines, medications. All of these things are affecting our children's internal terrains. And so how do we go about making the necessary changes for them to be able to heal and for our whole society to be able to heal?
Do you have any good resources parents can go to learn about vaccines, for example?
Well, I have numerous recommendations in my book. There's a whole chapter on vaccinations in creating healthy children, and I have some excellent resources in there for books that go into great detail.
Well, Karen, thank you so much.